There's a line going around right now that I think is mostly correct, and it's making the AI agent crowd very grumpy. The line is AI agents are just cron jobs with extra steps, and once you've heard it, you can't unhear it. Here's where this is coming from. A 2026 audit looked at 98 production AI agent cron jobs and found that 58% of them were purely mechanical tasks, things like system health checks that did not need a large language model to function at all. Over half of the agents running in real systems were doing work a bash script could do. Around the same time, you've got people like Jovan Sichmil calling current agents glorified scripts and timers with extra steps, and Adnan Masood describing them as rigid sequences rather than dynamic decision-making loops. The vocabulary is catching up to the reality. The useful frame here, which I'm borrowing from a piece on Anaplan's blog, is the split between trigger autonomy and reasoning autonomy. Trigger autonomy is something fires the job, a timer, a webhook, a queue event. Reasoning autonomy is the system decides what to do, evaluates the result, and chooses the next step. Most things being shipped as agents right now have trigger autonomy and almost no reasoning autonomy. Cron fires it. A prompt runs. It writes to a database. Done. That's a script with an LLM call in the middle. Now the 58% number is the part I keep coming back to. If you're auditing 98 agent jobs and more than half of them don't need a model, what's the model doing there? Usually one of three things. It's passing something a regex could pass, it's formatting output a template could format, or it's there because someone's roadmap said add AI and an LLM call was the cheapest way to check the box. None of those are bad engineering on their own, they're just not agents. The interesting part isn't that people are calling this out, it's what a real agent would have to look like to earn the name. Reasoning autonomy means the system can branch. It picks tools based on the state of the world, not a hard-coded sequence. It notices when a step fails and tries something different. It has a loop, not a pipeline. Almost nothing in production today does that reliably. The few systems that do, some coding agents, some research agents, are expensive, slow, and still need a human watching. That's the honest state of the art. Stepping back for a second, the cron jobs with extra steps critique isn't anti-AI, it's anti-mislabeling. If your scheduled task calls a model once and writes a raw, ship it and call it what it is, an automation. Save the word agent for the thing that actually reasons. The category is getting muddied because everything ships as an agent, and that makes it harder to tell when something genuinely new shows up. One concrete thing to try this week. Take one agent in your stack and ask whether removing the LLM breaks it. If the answer is no, you've got a cron job. That's fine. Just label it honestly and spend the model budget where reasoning actually earns its keep. That's what I've got. Tell me in the comments what you've built with it. I want to see the ones that genuinely need the model. See you in the next one.